how do you go about finding the podcasts that you would like to apply to be a guest on?
Okay.
On the assumption they don't know you yet to come find you.
Exactly. You have to be really strategic about it. You think, okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a platform that I can reach my identified audience. You know who your audience is. So you think, I'm looking for somebody with my audience. How do I find them? You have keywords. They have keywords. If you're both in the same field or roughly in the same field with the same audience, there should be a great overlap of the kind of keywords that you're using. You can go to, I was actually asked yesterday, is there a directory of podcasts? There are 2 million of them. Having a directory is virtually impossible, and some of them come and go. And so you could look, but you're just going to find probably the top 1,000 shows, and that might not be if you're just getting started, might not be in the realm of possibility. So you take your idea of, okay, I'm looking at audience, I'm looking at keywords, and a really easy way to do it is to go to your favorite platform. Say mine happens to be Spotify, and you search those keywords on Spotify, and then you look at the shows that come up, and then you start shortlisting them. You say go through and grab 10, a dozen, and then start looking at the show and go, okay, what am I looking for right now? Because there are 3 things you can get. You can get content and your social proof. That's the first thing. So when you're just getting started out, that's what you're looking for. I want to have shows that I've been started on so that I can be marketing that and leveraging that. Another thing is network. You want to look at whose network do I want to be part of? So you might look at somebody and think, yeah, I don't know. I've done 5 podcasts, but it's worth doing another one exactly the same, almost exactly the same with them, because I'm tapping into that network. And then the third thing is the audience. So you're researching them for what good are they to me? Do they have a huge audience that's exactly who I sell to? Then they're worth your time. They might be a little bit out of your league in the beginning. Are you looking for content? If you're looking for content, then you want to look like a rock star. Anytime you want to look like a rock star. So then the next level of vetting them is going down and actually listening to the shows, or if it's a video podcast, watching the shows. And get a feel for that. The show, how long does their average show run for? What's the host like? What's the vibe on it? How do they treat their guests? That's really important. Because and you'll learn when you start doing your research that there are some incredibly disrespectful hosts out there, and you don't want to be on their show. There are some hosts who might not be openly disrespectful, but it's more about them. They're not really there to talk about you. You're just kind of scenery, and you're just like somebody that can chime in a little bit, but it's almost to give them props. So you don't want to look like a houseplant in the corner of their show. So you got to get in there and see, do I like the host? Would we be a good match? Would it be a good conversation? How do they treat their guests?